Yeah, so longevity, talking about 16 years of longevity, that's the energy of the kidneys. How much time we have to nourish kidney chi? How do we nourish kidney chi? Through meditative action. Yes, so meditation, qigong, everything that has to do with that's the nourishing the water element inside of us. Yeah, so we have the fire, which is the heart, and we have the kidney, which is the water. Stress, low chronic stress is fire, too much fire, so taxing the heart. Hey, Domino, no eating the paws. So too much fire, stress, and relaxation is more water. Yes, so we want to nourish the water element, and qigong for kidney will also nourish this organ. So strengthening the physical the lower back physical area where the kidneys are would strengthen the kidney itself. So every time you strengthen an area that is behind the organ, in front of the organ, would strengthen. They have like a current. There's a current study shown that push-ups, yeah, that is working on your pecs, on the chest muscle, are actually strengthening the heart, strengthening the actual heart. The heart works better with people that are doing push-ups specifically. So I always like to find these news that it's just correlation between Chinese medicine and Western medicine, and kind of proving things like that. So so yeah, strengthening, and so that's what we're gonna do in the winter sequence. And there's so many people with lower back tension, a lot, and there's a reason for that. Weak kidney chi. Weak kidney chi is an ailment of modern society overall. Weak kidney chi and weak spleen chi. It's two organs that are really always are malnourished. So we're gonna, and why is that? There's many reasons. That's a whole workshop. Like why people have stagnation in the lower back. Maybe you don't, but a lot of people do. So there's many reasons, but we're not. This is a class, not a workshop. So we're just gonna do it. We're not gonna find the reasons and why not, but it's just there. And so if you know anybody that has issues with lower back, have them come to this class. And you can take few exercises, few practice from this class and work on your own every day if you are suffering from lower back tension. Really important to address lower back issues and to strengthen the kidney. And again, kidney is the organs for longevity. And not only that, it's the root of the health of all the organs. The health of the heart, the health of the liver, the health of the stomach. It's all in the root. So this is the root. It sits on the bottom, right here, the lowest organ, and it really governs and responsible for the healing of all the organs. It is housing healing energy. So if somebody asks you, if you know Chinese medicine, what is the kidney? The kidney houses, this is the first thing in any exam in Chinese medicine. It houses healing energy. That's healing the body from any ailment, is the kidney involved. Let's tap on the lower back. So if you want to heal fast from any issue, nourish kidney chi. Let's tap on the kidney. Up and down, walking our hands, our knuckles on the kidney, just to bring a little bit more attention there. Knocking on some place, bring attention. Knocking on a shoulder of your friend, he turns around. Same thing with your body, knocking. Just bring attention. Bring your attention to the kidney. See if you can bring your breath here. And let's put the hands on the lower back, like so. Feel the heat of the hands on the lower back and breathe into the kidney. This is the first thing that my master taught me starting Qigong. I asked him, where should I start? He told me, do kidney breathing for half hour every day for at least 6 months. So if you're a serious Qigong practitioner and you expand your lower back, breathe into your hands. Why every day? Because it's nice, we do it once a week. There's beneficial, of course, it's very beneficial. But if you want to really, go the extra mile and get vibrant health, or just not only preventative medicine, the Qigong 3 times a week is good for preventative medicine for joints, for the organs, protection. But if you want to heal strongly, if you want to change your condition, if you want to really kind of excel, change the way you feel, you have to do something every day. You have to do the same practice, like a practice works on kidney chi. Just breathing, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth slowly. So imagine doing that for half an hour a day, or just 10 minutes. You don't have to start with half an hour. You can do 10 minutes every day or 5 minutes every day. You would notice already a big difference. Your body would start to breathe already there, like normally, because you breathe there. All that you're telling your brain, this is where we breathe. This is where we breathe every day, every day.
Does it make a difference whether you're standing or sitting?
No.
Okay.
No, you can do it sitting too. And then let's continue the breathing while rotating the hips. One thing that I've noticed while doing this for a long time every day, that my hearing got clearer. And I told that to my friend is an acupuncturist, and he told me, the kidney governs the ears. So the ears, how well you hear, is the health of the kidney. Every organ relates to a sense organ, right? Like the liver relates to the eyes. Yeah? And then the kidney relates to the hearing. So again, we're doing it, this is as a preventative practice, but if you want to take anything further, this is what medical Qigong, or that's how when I work one-on-one, it's like, okay, what's going on? What's your issue? And then you commit to a practice that you do every day that targets the issue. And then let's reverse direction. Now, we want to cultivate the relaxation of the head, the relaxation of the shoulders, the relaxation of the jaw. Just relax the whole body as we move through this movement. Just kind of liberate your back. Rotational movement, very good to stabilize the joint. And we're starting very gently. Very gently. And let's take it a little deeper now with lower back. Putting the hands on the knees and making these circles like we always do. Bring the buttocks close to the heels. Yeah, in a perfect world, you will be able to do this all the way down. This is a very restorative movement for the lower back. This posture, really good for lower back. If you cannot do it, it's okay. You do what you can do. Be happy with what you can do and incrementally bring the hips closer to the floor as you circle the knees. And if you can go all the way down, you go all the way down. Nice, and let's go into a forward fold. Stretch the area of the lower back, kidneys. If you have pain when you do this forward fold, bend the knee to a point that there's no more pain in the lower back. Yeah, a couple breaths here. And then come up halfway, flat back, hold one leg, turn your body and look behind you, turn. Nice, let's do the other side, holding one leg with both hands, both arms, and turn your whole body. So a couple more times, so turn. Yeah, we're opening lines of tension between the vertebrae of the lower back, tendon lines there. And one more time, one side, turn. Nice, come to the center and raise yourself up. Inhale, lift the hands. Form like a chibo between your hands, just like about a volleyball, a basketball sized ball. And we're gonna go to one side and then to the other. See if you can soften the knees. When you stand like that, don't lock your knees. Soften the knees, relax the tailbone. We want this lower back muscle to be soft, even in this position. So we're not pointing the tailbone out and lock the knees. Just feel the difference. You lock the knees, just let's do it, then relax the knees and soften the lower back. So that's the position we want. And then we want to feel the weight of the body. The weight of the body. And slowly come up, slowly. So soften lower back, soften the muscles of the lower back. And then go all the way down into a full forward fold. And then relax the whole body and coming back the other side. Yeah, so you can do this sequence after the kidney breath. You do for 10 minutes, you do this sequence. Yeah, there's no, if you do this every day, you will feel the difference. So we're just changing direction when we come up to the top. This is strengthen and stabilize. Nice. Come to the top. Flip the hand to point to the sky. Look up. 2 breaths like this. And then separate the arms. Shoulders down away from the ears. Stretching the arms. Looking to one palm, back of the palm. Looking towards the other, back of your palm. Again, 1. And 2. And chin to the chest. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Relax the arms down. Bring both back of the palm to the lower back. And then shift the head. Bring one ear to one shoulder. See that your tailbone is still relaxed. You're not engaging the lower back muscles. Yeah, you can feel it here with your hands. As the lower back muscles relax, and then chin to the chest and roll the head to the other side. Shoulders down away from the ears. Nice, side to side. Side to side. Slowly. Relax the tailbone, relax lower back muscle. Lift your spine up, standing upright, even when you do this movement. Nice, chin to the chest, separate the hands. Move the shoulders back, roll them back. Inhale, lift the head up. Nice, so we're gonna chin forward, tuck your tailbone under, roll up. And open the chest, look up. Chin forward, tuck the tailbone. Look up. Nice. Nice. We're doing it very slowly because what we're trying to do here is to, even more than we do usually, is to curve each vertebra at a time. So I tuck only the tailbone, only the lumbar, and then I see my head is still chin to the chest. The thoracic, bring the shoulders back, and then the head. Feel the body move. Feel the spine move. See if you can feel more by putting your attention on each segment of the spine separately as you roll the spine. Yeah, this is the beginning of white crane Qigong, which is the whole sequence of Qigong. Yeah, let's do one movement just to introduce. Yeah, we introduced it already last week or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, this movement incorporate the hands to what we call the fountain. Yeah, so it starts by waving the spine and then the arms join. You lift your spine up, elongate As you unravel the spine, you also lift it up, become taller. Nice. Okay, so let's lift one arm up and lean over. And feel that you can stretch. Again, with this posture, we relax the tailbone down. We're trying to stretch to all the way to the kidney. And then the other side. Lift your arm. Separate the rib cage from the hip. So you're trying to lift the rib cage away from the hip bone. So 1. And second, this movement, if we put it together in a sequence, it's called this one, picking up the cherries. The idea is with picking up the cherries is to relax the tailbone down, kind of bending the knees so the back can be flat, and you just reach for the cherry and reach for the cherry. And this is how I studied this movement, picking up the cherry. So you should feel, if when you reach up, you should feel the area of the lower back stretches, like putting a little bit more space between the vertebrae. So every time you lift your hands up, you inhale to the kidney. You know how we inhale to the lower back, kidney breath? You do it. Same thing with just with the movement. And elongate the lower back. Picking up the cherries. Yeah, I think this is the first time I'm kind of sharing this one. Give me 1 minute. My dog here is Domino. We cannot do that. Sorry. All right. Yeah, we're doing picking up the cherries. Okay, and relax. Nice, let's tap on the chest. And we actually tapping still on the kidney meridian, right? Right here.
I thought
Breathe
that
in.
was the heart. That's not the heart?
That's kidney meridian, goes here.
Okay, so this is kidney. Where's heart?
Heart goes from the pinky finger on the inside of the arms, and then here at the crease of the shoulder, it goes into the heart center. Yeah, it does go
Okay,
into the
so
heart.
when we tap on the heart, how is that different than tapping on the kidney? Okay, the heart is right here and the kidney is here.
In the center, yeah. But the kidney meridian goes, and a lot of meridian crisscross each other. But this on this lengthwise, both sides of the sternum, this is the kidney meridian.
Okay.
The heart goes from the heart to the arms to the pinky finger.
Thank you.
Yeah. So when we do the fountain, we lift the energy up the inside of the leg, all the way to kidney 27. And you know, it's we have to scan it with our mind. So we just kind of scan. You know, chi goes with where your attention goes. So, and let's stretch all these points. So with this movement, we actually activating the scapula. So we wanna bring the scapula together in your back and away, kind of like This is very good for posture because so many people, it's just like a worldwide like issue that everybody's kind of like this with their spine. And as we get older, we're like this and like this. Did you see people that are very old? They're just like, yeah. So we want to, so this movement, or even you can do it if you really want to strengthen that area. You take a rubber band and you just have even a little bit more of a, yeah. So we want to engage this movement from the scapula going back. Yeah, like this. And then we're going to go into the full range of motion. This is really good to open the breath. That really opens up the lungs and the heart. Take a deep breath. Take this opportunity when you're stretching the fascia around the lungs, in the chest and in the upper back, to take deep breaths. Really sip in the breath slowly while you're doing this movement. Relax your shoulders. Yeah, this movement, you get more benefit when you breathe slow and deep. Exhale through the mouth. Also this movement. Specifically if you hold the top of the inhalation here. Hold it. What happens at the top of the inhalation? The breath convert into energy. Yes, seize the moment of the inhalation. Breathe into the kidney. Can you still breathe into the lower back here? And relax. Nice. So you can breathe into the lower back when you lift your arm up. If you're not straightening up your legs and pointing the tailbone back, you still need to relax the tailbone and have this area elongated, not so contracted and trapped. So relaxing the lower back, relaxing these muscles. A lot of people have a lot of tension here. Yeah, and then the belly's out, you know, the posterior tilt. Yeah, a lot of people have this issue. Yeah. So lower back. Okay. So let's continue. Let's do the twist, and that would kind of wrap up a lot of the movement of the lower back. Yes. Nice. Tapping on the area. Breathing into the lower back, into the belly, delivering good chi. Yeah, so yesterday I was at the JCC and there was like 4 new students. So a lot of my talk was just about chi and attention and visualization and all that. And I still talk about it here, but not as much. But when you practice Qigong, you automatically needs to understand also, when you take a breath in, the Nei Gong part, the internal chi, is very important. Yeah, so we're taking good chi, we smile to the body, we smile to your organs, to the kidney. You have a sense of gratitude. So your mental attitude, your emotional attitude, combined with your attention, is very important is really very important. It's the unseen energy, right? It's the invisible, the formless. We have the form, what we're doing with our body, and the formless. So if you're very upset or whatever and you do Qigong, you really need to shift your energy to a state of love, gratitude, compassion, self-love, self-compassion, and then the healing chi would start to flow. That's very important. Smiling to the kidneys, smiling to the lower back, smiling to digestion as you tap, as you invigorate, and then coming up to the liver and the spleen, the gallbladder. Tapping on this area here, and then going up to the heart and the lungs. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Deep inhalation. Absorb healing chi. Visualize it like a white light permeates your organs. And let's tap on top of the shoulder. Turn your head as well. Deep breathing, especially when you're opening the spinal cord like that in a twist. Deep breathing so the oxygen can flow into the spine. Awaken your nervous system. Awaken the tendons. So soft movement, gentle movement without muscular tension, and a lot of oxygen. Deep breathing. Yeah, keep yourself young. Keep yourself youthful. A lot of oxygen, low amount of muscular tension, visualization, love, compassion. Yeah, feeling like the energy going inside of your spine, the oxygen flow. Nice, and lower the arms, lower the hands, and clear the chi around you. Let's sense the body as you turn like that. Just feel. Just sense the body, yeah? If you're sensing, 100% sensing, you're not thinking. If you're not thinking, you're doing mindfulness practice. Mindfulness, your body is engaged with your mind, engaged with your body. Only the body. Sensing the body. Nice, and slowly relax this movement, come to stillness, eyes closed. and feel the whole form and shape of your body. Happy body, full of love, vibrant health is flowing through it. Put your attention on the flow, on the buzzing, on the tingling sensation, on the subtle energy that flows through the body. Where you put your mind, the energy goes there. Yeah, there's always a lot of things happening in the body, pain, this, that. But where you put your attention, the energy would go there. What do we want to give preference to? What do we want to encourage? That's where you put your attention to. And then we're sinking down on the exhale. And when you inhale, you lift the arms up. Let it, not lift, float them up. Float up. And exhale. Yeah. So this movement is a movement of expansion. Yeah. So I'm opening to all direction. Opening to the universe. And exhale down. Opening, so connect with the living universe all around us. Sinking down on the exhalation. Inhale, float. Exhale, sinking down. And then float to the other side. So change direction. Inhale. On the side. And gather chi. Bless yourself. Bless your body here. The hands emitting chi from the universe gathered inwardly. Inhale, connect. And bring the chi from outside in, receiving, emitting, allowing receptivity of healing chi to flow through the body, visualizing it. Connect with abundance. And bring it into your space. One time, inhale, one last time. Exhale. Let's go and revisit these movements. The white crane, yeah? So we start the movement with tucking the tailbone in as we inhale, like right here. Inhale and tuck and wave the spine. Let me just do it in a 45 degrees. So that's the exhalation. And when I tuck the tailbone in, I inhale. And flying wild goose. So we're gonna go up with the shoulders. Same thing. All the movement of white crane is like this undulation of the spine, starting with the tailbone. The different applications. And the base is always the same. Express the movement with the whole body. Nice, relax. Nice. Yeah, so it's a real wave of the spine, real wave and relaxation. You're in the flow like a bird is flying. Yeah, so it gets you into a very meditative state. Let's work on the lateral side of the spine. So we work back and forth with this movement, right? And back and forth so the tailbone would go one side and the other, like this. It's like you have a tail. You have a tail, you're wagging the tail. Wagging the tail. And if I let the arm relax, if I let the spine relax, it looks like a snake in the sand. All right, with the spine. And the arms would go side to side. The full movement would be like this. Side to side. So side to side. Side to side. Really connecting with the water element, like a wave. Waving the spine. Waving the spine now laterally. Yeah, the movement comes from the tailbone and the lumbar vertebrae. I want to really strengthen these tendons and muscles in the lumbar vertebrae. Yeah, so the full movement goes like this. We lift one heel, we look up. Looks a little bit like a Hawaiian dance, isn't it? Undulate your spine. Go back to the center. relax. Good, and let's do a full circle. So now we move the tailbone in and out, tucking and relaxing, and side to side. So we're gonna do the circle with the tailbone, like this. Now, I taught this on Wednesday, yesterday, in the class. Only one person could do it right. I always teach it, but I don't never get a feedback if you really understand how to do it. And yesterday I was like, I want to know if people get it, and nobody got it. So I don't know, like, let me tell me is it because the people are new? I'm not sure. So now you make a circle on the floor. If your tailbone had a flashlight and it would shine on the floor, you make circle on the floor with your tailbone, right? So you tuck the tailbone in, you relax the tailbone looking to one side, back and forth. Now, since we did a lot of movement that connects our lower body with the upper body, you understand that if you relax the upper body, there's going to be a movement happening in the upper body, wouldn't it? The head would make the same circle. So when I tuck the tailbone in, the chin would come closer to the chest. And when I do this, the ear would come close to the shoulder. And when I put the tailbone out to the back, the chin is away from the chest. It's not so much of choreographing this movement with the head, but it's understanding that this vertebrae, the lumbar, is so strong, it's so big. If you haven't seen a skeleton before, the lumbar is very strong, and as you go up the vertebra, they're very small. So whatever you do here happens here. So the shoulders would move, the rib cage would move, the whole spine would move. It's really about the movement of the whole spine. The head is just at the top. It's like at the top of the stick. Like you have a stick and there's a top. The head is just the top. But the whole stick is moving. The whole stick. When you are rotating your tailbone, I'm trying to explain it so you maybe in another way. But it's almost like you're making the letter C with your spine in all directions. Now, you're not making it. The only thing you do is rotate the tailbone, but as a consequence, if you truly relaxed in your upper body, it would happen. The whole body would move. So it's not something that we forcefully do, it's something that we notice as we are feeling the connection. Yeah, when you understand that every movement here moves somewhere else in the body, everything is connected, then you feel this flow. And I guess so many people are so disconnected that it's hard to feel it. Let's reverse direction. Now I want to hear you if you understand what I'm talking about and you actually feel it. Because you've been practicing with me for a while.
I think I do. I think so.
Okay, all right. You think or you know so?
I don't know, Elliot. You're the expert, but it feels good and flow and relax.
Okay. All right. That's good enough. Yes, so this movement and it really you feel the connection between the sacrum and the brain. It's really, you find all this tingling in the brain. If you truly relax your spine and you let this movement, the circle on the floor, influence what's happening up there. Shoulders, the rib cage. Yeah, you would feel it. All right, so let's pause it here. We spent a lot of time on it because I was really trying to convey it in a way that is clear. Hopefully, some of you feel more. What about other people here on the? Did you feel it? I'm just curious. Do you really get it, or are you just working on it? Beth, uh, who else? Reba, who talked before? I think. Okay. No comments. Okay, I'll ask you after class. I really want to know. Okay, next movement before we close. Shift the weight. Scoop water chi. So I shift the weight, I bend over, my back is flat. Scoop the chi. This is really one of the most strengthening kidney practices. It's actually very, very well known in Qigong. This is for anybody with weak kidney chi should make this movement, really strengthening the lower back. Strengthening the legs, strengthening the lower back. Nice, let's go to the other side. Nice, relax. Beautiful. Okay, last movement for the day. Condense the chi between your palm, bouncing up and down with your hips. When you inhale, you separate. When you exhale, you condense. Inhale, exhale. And you do it with the hip just bouncing up, bouncing back. Remember, all the movement comes from the hips. And then inhale and separate and replace. Gather chi from the universe. Condense it in your space. Opening your space to the whole universe. On the inhale. On the exhale, bring in chi. So connect with all direction, with abundance, with smile. Whatever you want to heal or send more chi to. Connect with your heart desire for whatever you want to create in your life and bring it into this practice. This is your life right here, this crystal ball. And then you What other energy you need to bring in to realize your dream life? And this is the future now, the new future. So bring in love, compassion, good chi, condense it into a new form. Nice. And let's take this ball and look at it and see yourself in this ball. Like a little person that is you in the center of the chi ball, that is you in the future, radiant, happy, healthy, abundant, full of life for energy. Even better than today. Even that you're in this chi ball like a few years older, you're feeling better, you're happier, you're stronger, you have more going on, positive things happening. And let's put this information into the belly. Put this new information in the belly. Tell your body subconsciously that you are going this way. You're going to be stronger, younger, happier, vibrant, more than today even. And let's bring both feet together and let this chi ball that we put in spread the information throughout the body, through the nervous system. Yeah, just see it expanding, going into the heart, telling the brain, telling all the cells the new information of your new energy, your new intention, and they'll make it happen. Smile to your body. Nice, and from here, let's open the hands to the side. So open the hands to the side, open the eyes. Thank you so much. Beautiful Qigong practice. Good to see you guys. Yeah, so with this hip rotation, is this clear, Beth? Because you practiced me for a while.
Yeah, it's totally clear. I mean, I used to
Okay.
do a lot of belly dancing classes, so I understand what you're
Okay,
doing.
okay. I think yesterday people were just a lot of new people yesterday. Okay, well,
You
that's
know,
good
it's
to
a
know.
little bit different than some other American types of exercises. So I could see how it would take more than one class to get
Yeah.
it.
Right, right, right. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
you
yeah.
really. It's that they're not used to this kind of segmenting out their
Yeah,
spinal
because this is
column.
like it's an energetic thing. It's not just an exercise. And I don't think most Americans know the difference, honestly. I think we're programmed to do exercise disconnected from our energetic selves, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
But I
true.
think if somebody's coming to your class, they're open to it. So that's great.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, that's true. And also, like what Beth said, you had the belly dancing and that rotational movement. Are you familiar, your body familiar with with more like how to move internally with your joints? It's
Hmm.
also something that a lot of people don't have connection with. They either jog or just do different sports, but it's
Hmm.
very different.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for the feedback.
Okay.
All
You.
right. Good
We
to.
get it. We get it. We've been with you for long enough to get it.
Okay.
All right. Well, have a good weekend. I'll see you next week.
And
Thank you
are you
so
still?
much.
Oh, that's right. Today's Thursday already. I
Yeah.
missed your good night class. All right. Thanks.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.